Hello and welcome. This is Katie. Thanks so much for stopping by. I am back with another project for Maker Forte, and today I thought we would do Galaxy technique, but we're only going to use 2 ink colors. Now I'm going to use some Color Hive inks, but you can use any 2 pink and purple ink colors that you have. I'm also going to show the Snow Flurries white pigment ink, which I'm impressed with. So we've got TipTree Jam. You could use Flamingo if you've got it. And we're going to use Coronation Purple. We've got the Zodiac Calendar and What's Your Sign stamp sets. And I've got a couple videos showing using some VersaFine Clear, very similar techniques. And one actually uses the gel press to be able to make a night sky or galaxy type background. So I'm going to start off with TipTree Jam. I don't end up using Flamingo, but you can use the TipTree Jam and Flamingo interchangeably. Flamingo might be just a touch lighter, but not really, because you can really add more ink. You could also use foam blending tools. That's going to give you some deeper color saturation. But if you noticed, I started with the TipTree Jam. So start with your pink, okay, and then come in with your purple. And, you're basically just going to randomly put your pink ink down, and then you're going to come in with, in my case, the Coronation Purple, but you want a nice dark purple. If you've got a lighter purple, you could mix it in with maybe some darker blue, if you've got that, like a chip sapphire or something. And if you really had to go to it, black. Black ink would be, fine as well. But once I get some of the Coronation Purple down, I'm going to come in again with the TipTree Jam to fill in those gaps. And as you see, as I progress through, there's places I could stop. So really take a step back and see, if it's looking the way that you want, if you want to keep adding color or if you want to stop, because there's always stages, when you're creating a galaxy background where you could technically stop, and you don't have to make it super dark. But I do go back and forth between the TipTree Jam and the Coronation Purple to fill in some of those spaces and get rid of some of that light. Now, here we are with the Snow Flurries, but I want to mention, because I didn't add it into the editing, I did spritz with this with some water with a spritzer, a spray bottle, and I also flicked it on with my fingertips. You see it better here on camera, not so much in real life. That splatter is pretty subtle with the ink lift, because after I sprayed it, I just used a paper towel to lift that water off. But I'm glad that it's subtle, because look, that's the first stamping. And I'm showing you the stamp because it does lift off that ink. So you want to make sure that you clean your stamp every time you ink it up so you don't contaminate your white ink pad. But I'm impressed that one stamping. Now I did end up stamping this 3 or 4 times because I couldn't get that center to give a good impression. I had to keep inking that up. But this is the new Moon Dust Vellum that I created, a 2-layer frame. So just 2 cuts of the vellum. I had a frame die in my stash, but 2 rectangle dies to create a frame will work too. And then use some Eclipse black ink with the What's Your Sign, one of the sentiments, never stop looking up, on a piece of heavyweight white cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it does go edge to edge. And that's going to wrap it up, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Be sure and check the description box below and follow us over at the Crafter Party. That's Maker Forte's Facebook group, and share what you guys are making. We love to see what you guys are doing. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.